What up? All right, we're back for closing conversations, man. Every Tuesday, Thursday, we lock in right here live on YouTube and we call your leads. All right, if you are part of whether you're part of the challenge or you're a full member and hands off, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we call your leads to contact homeowners utilizing leads that you've sent in from the bot that we use, offerbolt.io, to find homeowners who are interested in selling their property that have raised their hand, said, yes, I'm interested in selling. Where you guys have teed those leads up for us to have closer calls today to see if they're interested in selling their property. So I got my guy, Brandon Barnes, here with me as always. Brandon, you want to introduce yourself, man?
Yo, what's going on? Brandon here in Atlanta, my primary market. I've been doing deals since 2016. Mr. Seymour Offers. Super excited to be here. Shout out to you guys for being here. Continue education. The whole goal, right, is to talk to sellers to make it a little bit more easy, a little bit more comfortable for you when you go out and do this yourself. Hopefully we get something locked up. I know there's some good leads in the pipeline, so I'm ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, Sirski. All right, we're going to get this thing rocking, B. All right, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm excited today. Guys, hit like, share, subscribe. Let somebody know that we're live right now. Hey, Brandon, tell them to tap in, see Masters at work, man. All right, tap in to see Master at work. All right, we're going to get into it today. Brandon, you want to lead us off? I feel like you lead us off, so you want to lead us off?
I could jump in. I know it's something that just came through that I was gonna pull up first. Let me see if I can find somebody to talk to. Give me 2 seconds. Dave, didn't we already talk to Dave Feaster? The swarm.
Yeah, that name sounds familiar.
Sounds super familiar. I'm gonna pull up another one real quick. I'll come back to that. I want to read the notes first on that one. We just put another one under contract earlier today. So let me see what Miss Monica is talking about. This is Toledo now, Ohio. We had decent experience in Toledo so far. All right. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear this in 2 seconds.
Yeah, I can hear that.
But
Please leave your message for her.
come on, Miss Monica. So a lot of these calls, I typically do like a call and follow up with a text. I know some folks leave messages. The homie Dre has perfected the leaving on a cliffhanger voicemail. But I typically go back with a text. So if she don't pick up right now, we'll drop this and hopefully she gives us a shout back while we're still on live. All right, I'm gonna shoot her a text and pull up the next one.
Yeah, I'm gonna try this. Let me see. It looks like one from Toledo. Maybe this is Kev Shaw. I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like Kevin. Let's see what he's got. Mayo is 15K.
A better time works. What do you think about actually?
This is the one you just called, Monica. All right, hold on.
Yeah. What do you think about when in your text? Do you reference the property, or that you're calling about a property?
Nah, I'm more turn and burn, man. I'm more, I know some people do voicemails. I know you do text. I'd rather catch them cold, and keep trying them. But either of those strategies work, right? When you leave a voicemail, that can work. The big thing about the voicemails is you got to have people in place to be prepared to take those calls back. When somebody
Mm-hmm.
calls back, you go leave a bunch of voicemails. You have a lot of people calling back.
Mm-hmm.
The text message play does work, same concept. But I'm gonna try. Looks like we're back in Cleveland.
I
All
know,
right.
right?
I'm gonna
Jennifer.
yeah, I'll try her. This
All
is
right.
Lou. It looks like. Is
Yeah.
there a?
I was gonna pull up the next one after that.
Do we got an MAO on this one? Let me see. Nah, it doesn't look like it. All right, let me call. Let me call this lady.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm a Google virtual calling assistant recording this call for the person you're trying to reach. Can you say what you're calling about?
Calling about the property on 48th Street. You've been talking to Lou in my office about the property.
One second, checking with the person calling. Please remove this number from your mailing and contact list. Thanks, and
Yeah, did you hear that?
Was it Google Voice?
They've got like some phone answering service that do you remember like back in the day, Pat Live?
Yeah.
Like they got something like that, like where somebody's answering the phone, screening the call.
A
And then,
live person.
yeah, hold on one second. Let me try it again.
You think it's another investor?
Yeah, she's a landlord. So
Okay.
maybe, I don't know.
hi, I'm a Google virtual calling assistant recording this call for the person you're trying to reach. Can you say what you're calling about?
Yeah, I've been speaking with you about the property on 48th Street. We've been discussing it. I'm trying to contact you in reference to that. Is this a live person or is this automated?
Please remove this number from your mailing and contact list. Thanks.
Yeah, it says please remove this number from your. All right, I don't know if Lou's on here. Lou, that's a dud number, man. That's not.
Right. I don't know how he got through. Let me see if I can get Mr. Cedric on the horn. Look, this is usually the time when folks are picking up around that lunch hour.
Yeah, man.
We got some of our own leads too. To call back about.
Please leave your message for
Dang.
0.
Again?
Everybody at? Let me try him again.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna pull one up while you're doing that.
Okay.
Please leave your message for
Triple tap.
Hello.
Hey, Arain, this is Chris giving you a call. We had spoke a couple weeks ago about the property over on Acelia. You texted me and told me to call you in a few weeks.
Yeah.
How are you? Can you hear me okay?
I'm not right this minute, but I'm gonna watch your number in, Chris. I have a meeting that I have to get to.
Okay.
I saw your number and I wanted to take the call, but I'm gonna give you a call back.
Okay. All right. If I don't answer, shoot me a text and we'll connect. All right. Bye.
All right. Thanks.
You hear me, B?
Yeah.
Let me note that. She she does that. This is the third time I think she's done that, by the way. So let's see.
Which one was that?
Arain.
He did say that.
Let's see.
I text Cedric. And then this Dave Feaster. I know we talked to him about another property before. So it's relocating. All right. Okay. I don't remember the other one, the address. I could probably pull it, but we'll see if he's trying to do something on this.
All right, buddy. I'm gonna call now.
Yeah. Connection error. Okay.
Sorry, I couldn't receive the message right now. Please give me a call back.
Straight to voicemail.
Hello.
Hey, Mr. David, how's it going? It's Brandon.
Hey, Brandon.
Hey, yeah, man. I was giving a call back about Blair Ave. I think you spoke with my partner Lewis. Is this a good time to pick up the conversation?
Alan, not. I'm trying to get a building permit. Maybe in a half an hour.
Oh, okay. You're like at a building and zoning, planning and zoning office now?
But I'm in North Carolina now. Yes.
Okay. I'll give you a shout in another 30. But yeah, text me, if something frees up sooner.
Okay, that'd be fine.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, bye. So he's trying to get a building permit in North Carolina, which is weird because all those other properties are in VA. Call back in 30. So let me set a little reminder for that.
What's crazy, man? Sometimes with these tellers, Brandon, gotta be, because that's what I be saying, Brandon. When I actually answer, somebody called me, and then I realized it wasn't who I thought it was. You ever do that?
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I just walked into the permit office, man. Let me call you back. All right. Call you back. Then they, they hit that block. They hit that block quick.
Yeah.
All right, I got a Richmond one. Oh, this is Birmingham.
Yeah, I cleared that new live lead stage.
Yeah, I'm on the JV deal board. I'm gonna try this guy Melvin real quick.
Yeah, I was about to say Melvin and Leno Henry.
All right, fam. We gotta catch one. Let's see what we get.
All right. Where they at today?
You have reached past Nick. I am not available to take your phone.
Yeah, what we got going on today, chat? What is this? Hold on. What's going on? Let's see.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Try it one more time.
Okay.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
All right, no dice, Brian. Let's keep rolling.
Yeah. I got one from Tab. I think I kept missing this seller.
Did you try this Doug one already?
Yeah, that's actually under contract. So
all right, I'm gonna go Leno.
Yeah.
All right, you want me to wait for you to see if you get one?
Yeah, let me see if I can catch this though.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just gotta pull up.
I'm sorry, you can't leave a message.
7026. 4, 5, 3. 7026.
Hello?
Hey, Mr. Nathaniel.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Brandon. Give me a shout back about Wynwood Road.
Oh, okay.
Hey, how's it going? Is this a decent time to speak about the property?
Yeah, spoke before.
I think you spoke with my partner Tab.
So I gotta give you everything again.
No, I got some notes. So we don't have to go through everything. But I do got a feel of kind of what you're looking to do. You got the two properties right there next door to each other, and mostly updated, right?
Oh, well, I don't have time right now, Mr. Brandon. You can text back then, give about an hour.
Okay, well, look, I really wanted to just get a feel for where you wanted to be on this and see if we're in the same ballpark, because I think if you were asking like around 450,
correct,
for both, yeah, I think that's something that could work if I get a feel for kind of what the condition is, and set up some time to check it out, either get some photos, put an offer in your pocket.
Okay, all right, I can do that.
Okay. Just real quick, what I didn't know is, are they both currently occupied?
That's not information, Mr. Brandon. I feel better company.
Got it. No, and really, I'm just trying to get a sense of if this is something that we can be able to check out in person, or if it's
Not yet. I was trying to do it on my own.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay. So yeah, and when were you looking to sell? Were you wanting to get this done, quickly, or is there some time in the future?
Looking at about just the last 6 months.
In the next 6 months. So you're in no rush, huh?
No, I'm not in no rush. You know what I'm saying? But just, I mean, if everything work out and we can do it a little, I still gotta, let the folks know and things like that. You know how that go.
Got it. And is this something that you only want to be able to sell this outright, or would you consider selling on terms?
Nah, I don't want to do no terms.
Okay. I just asked because I know good rental properties are hard to come by, especially right next to each other. It's not much multifamily here in Atlanta, so I consider that kind of like a duplex, really.
It is.
Yeah. Does it need
1,400 square feet?
Okay. 1,400 square feet in both?
Yes.
Okay. And then the beds and baths, is it 3 2s?
And a half.
Oh, nice. Even better.
Fireplace, hardwood floors. I just had brand new windows installed maybe about 2 years ago, all around with sliding doors.
Nice.
Hardwood floors, fireplace.
So does anything need to be fixed, or is it just, solid, maybe need some updates?
Nah, this ready to go. I put in new furnace, water heaters, redid the bathrooms, out of the bathrooms.
Nice.
Painted them out. They really good. They good to go.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, it's something I'm looking. Of course, there's not, there's not that many multifamily properties down here, so comps are kind of hard to come by.
Yeah. So you in Atlanta?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, so you familiar with the area? You been by?
Yeah, I haven't drove by these,
okay.
but I do know exactly where it is.
So it's great location, accessibility in and out, schools, and plus a couple of the school buses stop on the corner there. So I got lighting there for them at night. When it's on real daytime, when it's still full.
Yeah. And I'm really trying to find some comps that'll give me a better feel for where we want to be. I would love to shoot you over an offer, though. If this is something that we can actually come to terms on, is this something that you would consider selling sooner than 6 months? If you got your number?
Yeah.
Okay. And when I asked you about the tenants, I mean, of course, I'm looking at this of, would I need to be prepared to take over, tenant leases, or is this something that I could get in and just turn around right away?
Once we get the paperwork right out, and first of all, I need some kind of logo about who you guys are, and shoot me a text on that about the business, the name of the business, and everything like that. Before I start unveiling so much truth.
For sure. With that, I mean, I guess if you got any photos or anything of the property, I mean, I'm not in the business of doing sight unseen offers unless it's like a hell of a deal. Like, it happens every once in a while. It definitely happens.
I know.
But
I could probably send you a photo of I don't know, my granddaughter had my phone, so I could probably send you a photo of one of them. She had my phone, and all the stuff got deleted. So I think I got a picture of one of them inside and everything. I could do that one. And what you see on this photo is the same as adjacent to the other place.
Got it. Okay. Well, yeah, let's do that. If you could shoot those over, because what I'm looking at, I think the value is there. 450 is, it's kind of close to the top of the market. Like if you were to go out and put these on the market, I think that you could sell these individually or, you know, as a pair around that number. But of course, you know, as investors, you know, we're looking at, hey, how can we either exit it or are we going to be a good, you know, cash on cash return pretty immediately? And I don't know if we can get $4,500 in rent a month here. But between the two, of course, you know.
Okay.
What have you seen? Have you seen 2000? Or you know, is that area, you know, calling for more closer to like 1500?
I'm going like 15, 17.
So yeah,
well, you know, that's what it is, man. I had this for 20, 23, 25 years. So that's what it is. Sometimes you have to sit on it for a second to let it mature a little and things of that nature. Because I know that
just seeing these addresses.
you know,
You on mute?
No, I am. I should shoot these addresses.
Send it to me real quick. Is it can they be sold as two separate single families? If it like zone split?
They're connected though. They're townhouses that are connected.
Is the rest of the neighborhood townhouses or
nah, single family?
Yeah, I wonder if they could be split into their own single families, enough square feet per side.
Yeah. Let me shoot it to you. That makes sense. Well, yeah. Look, I definitely, like I said, I don't want to take too much of your time.
Like I say, just send me something with text me something so I can look at these pictures too. And let you get a feel for it within the photos.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you. That's good.
So I had a couple of wedding events there and things like that. And, so, I mean, you know, it all depends. You know, I mean, yeah, I'm telling like 17 is the, you know, but hey, 1,400 square feet. I know people got the same townhouses, man, like $2,000. You know, it all depends. Got your own lighting, security, got your own independentness, got decks in the back, you know.
Yeah. Look, if I was able to come in, you know, and this is just kind of me looking at some of the numbers.
Right.
If I came in, my gut kind of tells me I probably would want to be around 350 on this. Now I'm, you know, that's just looking at the paper, looking at the map, right?
If your gut telling you that, it might be telling you to go to the bathroom.
That's funny. But you know, I'm trying to look at it a little closer. I think that I can after this, especially with the photos, and really do some digging to see if I can make it you know, get a little closer to where you want to be.
I understand. And you know, you guys are small investors, but I know BlackRock, Wall Street, and Vanguard are just buying up stuff like crazy.
Right.
Especially out in that airport area. They really try to. So, I mean, I'm ready to sit and be like the goose with a golden egg. It's on. So I'm not like, you know, dying easy to, you know.
Yeah, for sure. But look, I mean, with the offer that I will put together for you, you know, it will be exactly on your timeline. You know, take it with the tenants without. I pay all the closing costs. No fees will come out of it. So you would have that number, like, you know, versus if you were to list it and have commissions and closing costs. You know, what's the best price that you would even consider if I was able to put something together like that?
450.
That's the best you could do?
Yeah, I don't know you.
Does that
Yeah,
if you put it on the market, you won't know none of the buyers that make offers, or if you sell it to an investor, money.
I have done some things earlier, so I got the feeling, and I know what's going to come down the pipe, and people moving up out of up north and California, and Philadelphia, and they paying for a shoebox $1,700 for a shoebox, so they willing to get something like this for their families to relocation. In about another, I think they said about another 7 years, we're supposed to get maybe like 3 million people coming from California. Same amount from Boston, Philadelphia. They paying like.
Yeah,
Bro, sound like Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, man. See if he'll take proof of funds.
Things like that. Even when I was thinking about putting this on Section 8, the money packages that they was presenting, they could have went up that way too, but I wasn't trying to beat people up like that,
Right.
I wasn't trying to do that, because
right. Hey, look,
here, this said here.
You could wait around, right? You can wait around for the right offer, but at the same time, money today, you can kind of not even have to worry about the headache of, paying the taxes, keeping insurance up, renting.
And then after having it for 20, 22, 23, 25 years.
You've had it.
4 years won't worry.
Got it. You've had it that long.
I didn't do it this long on this set.
So. Tomorrow's never promised.
Hey, tomorrow's never promised to any of us,
That's true. That's
but
true.
If that's the case, you look at it like that, I pass it on over to my kids. You have a little more time for them sitting on it.
That's wild. Okay. Well, look, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I'm gonna dig in to see where I can be. I mean, 450 is steep. When I spoke to Tab, she mentioned that you would be at a place where you wouldn't come under 200 per unit. I think I saw that in the notes. That was your kind of bottom line, was 200 each. Is that not the case anymore?
I might go 400 for you, Mr. Brandon.
Okay. Well, we're working with something. We're in a better ballpark. With this, like I said, I think I need to dig in a little bit. I do know the area, but it's not a bunch of constant support. But I'm gonna speak to my wife. She's a realtor. And get a better feel and see what a good exit strategy would be.
Right.
Here.
Well, maybe this is not for you. You may need to wait another 10 more years when you can kind of get it up there, because the longer you wait, the higher it's going to be.
Well, look, here's the thing. I mean, we're buying, 5 to 8 properties each and every month. So it's not like, I can't find something else. But, this is something that I think is a solid investment right by the airport. Like you said, it's rare to have, multifamily in this city. It's harder to find, at least. And so, I think this is a solid investment. I definitely am interested. But, if it doesn't work, of course, we'll keep moving and find some other ones.
All the places that you buy, you stuff it in about 40,000, 50,000 too.
Say that again?
I know that. I know the places that you buy, you dump it in about 40 to 50,000.
Oh,
you get them, bring them up. Yeah,
certain ones for sure. Certain ones for sure. But look, we have a team of folks that are contacting homeowners each day, by the hundreds, and we do find those gems. I bet.
Contact me.
I bet we found some really good ones that were move-in ready, turnkey. But back to this one. I mean, this is something that, like I said, I think that we can work with. If you're willing to work with me, I'll send over some information. You'll be able to see.
Yeah, so I can send you some pictures and everything.
Yeah.
One of them.
get a little bit more comfortable, you know, with the company, and you know, if you want to close an attorney, referral, all that, so that we can actually, you know, negotiate and get to a number that actually works for both of us.
Yeah, I got my team on deck. You know, it's not my first rodeo.
Okay. Well, yeah, let's pick up this conversation a little later. I'm gonna text you now. Definitely shoot me over the photos when you get a chance, and I'll give you a shout back when I do put together an offer for you, because I'm gonna send over something regardless, and see what we can make work. Is there a email that I can send it to?
Yeah, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. And you'll need to call me back.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Either way, look, I'm gonna still let you know. I'm gonna put together something, you know, just so that you can see it on paper.
Okay. All right.
Either way, sound good?
Yeah. Sound good.
All right. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Have a good one.
All right. You too. Right. That dude was a character. Boy.
Yeah, I gotta say, man. You know, look, if you're from the South, man, like me,
you was over here dying.
Because I gotta, and shout out to my uncle, man. I got an uncle. He sounds just like this guy. All right, I'm gonna tell you why he sounds just like him, Brandon.
What's that?
And I hope my uncle ain't watching, because you know I love him, right? But because I know he be tapped in. But ever since I was a kid, man, I got this one uncle. You know, he lives in South Carolina, man, down in Charleston. And he just a hustler. You got, I don't know if you ain't in your family, man. He just somehow he always got he don't got a lot of money.
Yeah.
I don't want to get it mistaken. He don't got a lot of money, but he got a little bit of money. And you always like Tommy from Martin. You just kind of like, what do you actually do? I ain't never seen you clock in at work.
Right.
All right. And then he'll say something like, man, I got these houses, man. I got a couple houses. He sounds just like this guy, man. Like I'm listening to him, and I feel like I'm listening to my uncle talk. All right. I can't tell if this guy's motivated or not. He doesn't seem very motivated. He just seems like he's trying to swing for the fence, get as much as humanly possible for it. What's kind of your take on the convo, man?
Right. Same. And how he jumped around from thinking about selling it now, or saying that he wanted to sell in the next 6 months, to, I could sit on it for years, to I could pass it down to the kids. So it's like, are you selling or not? Right. You know, right. I really can't call it at this point. But we'll shoot something over. 400 is steep, but I have a few buyers that are interested in some small multifamily, that are really interested in small multifamily, and it is rare to come by. You can kind of consider this that it's a, you know, duplex when you look at it. So I'll see where they're at. And if you can raise rents and get above 2K, then maybe it makes sense at 400.
Yeah, I mean, but that's like, so something like that, though, do you not see that as more like, I'm sure you do too, right? Like it's more, because I know we talk a lot in the context of cash buyer, but there's a lot of opportunity. There's an in-between market that exists. All right. Yeah. So there's a cash buyer market, and we talk a lot about the cash buyer market. There's a retail market, which is like everyday homeowner looking for a property to purchase. You know, they can move their family into whatever. But there's a market that actually is the best market, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. There's a market in between that of people that are just looking for good deals. Usually there are people looking for good deals that are going to live in the house. But these are generally your most profitable deals, because people are going to pay more, you know, if they're going to be able to live in it. Is that kind of what you were thinking on this one, or?
Yeah. So, because like the person I was thinking about specifically is my CPA, which she's a full-time CPA, but she also is looking for, like you said, a good deal. She hit me up the other day looking for some small multifamily specifically. But that's the type of person who, like, they'll buy the 1s and 2s here and there, but they're not in the game deep enough to know, like, to be really looking for the bottom line prices, the cheapest deals, etc. But she's a little bit more savvy than a retail buyer. So somebody like that could be good for this. Or, specifically to your point, if you get folks on your buyers list that are like, first time investors, right? They pay the most, right?
Those are the best. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like that in between looking for a deal crowd. Because the thing about the in between crowd is like the cash buyer that we talked so much about.
Mm-hmm.
Those are going to be your more savvy. They've got experience. They're looking for deals, right? And especially in the economy right now, the margin with those buyers has decreased, right? Like it's tightened a little bit.
Yeah.
But this pocket of like looking for a deal, like with what's happening with the economy, the stock market this week has been scary, right? So what starts to happen in these moments, Charles, is that people in the in-between are going to be looking for places to park money that's more safe and less volatile than the stock market. And real estate is by large and like by far one of the best places, if not the best place to do that. So you got a lot of what I call like first time or armchair investors who are looking for a deal, but they don't know that deals exist.
Yeah.
And you can sell them this pocket of deal for sure, man. So I think that's a real good call out.
Yeah, I mean, and for the folks that are listening, look, you will have those folks that'll try to get you off the phone early, and if you press, like he was making it seem like he had no time to talk, wanted to talk in an hour, but ended up staying on the phone for 15-minute conversation.
Yeah.
So, in those situations, just, slow them down, right? And try to have that conversation on your speed and get across the points that you're trying to get across. So that's kind of how I played it with that dude.
Nah, good stuff, man. All right, I got one teed up. This is this Toledo deal, another Toledo deal. Who's this from? Shout out to Robin from the U. Robin, what up? All right, let me call this one. I don't got any notes. I got a MAO at 35K. So let's see what we can shake up if we get him on the phone. Another answer. Let's try again. Try one more time. All right, let's keep rolling. You got let's see. Let me see if I got another one. Yeah, it was a dud.
It's been a half hour. I could call Dave Feaster back. See if he picks up now. Let me text him, actually.
I got one I need to follow up on a contract. I don't know if we got the contract yet. Let me see.
Chuck.
Yeah, we haven't got his contract yet.
Yeah, so he we sent out at 45 days DD because
that was him that was tripping about that.
Yeah, he's saying that's too long, and then there was something else he said about the contract. So yeah.
All right, let me hit him up about that. So guys, this is one where we've sent a contract. This is from Closing Conversations, I think, last Thursday. We've sent a contract. The guy reviewed the contract, has some issues with it. So I want you guys to kind of see if we can get him to pick up and kind of how we navigate through that and see if we can get him to sign. and this is on land. Hey Chuck, this is Chris touching base with you, man, on King Drive. I saw you would hit me back on it.
Yes, sir. How you doing, sir?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. You got a quick second?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right, cool. So just real quick, man, I want to kind of tighten this up and see if we can get on the same page and get something done, or if it doesn't make sense. I know you said the 45-day due diligence was too much for you. What were you kind of thinking?
Sorry, I had a few offers that came in, so it's kind of I was juggling like 3 offers at the moment. So I'm trying to
Hey, Brandon, you sent me that offer?
Yeah.
list the property.
Yeah, this was this is deals at Nationwide Fast offer.
Make sure. Okay, hold on. Let me see that offer. Hold on. Sorry, sir. Okay.
No, it's all good.
Look at the cat and then let me see the email. I'm trying to. Yeah, no attorney information. 45 day due diligence.
Send me the attorney for Douglasville too.
We're offering, we're giving you guys the survey, the soil test, previous plan that never was sent to the county information, all the information you need to do a quick due diligence. And I get it. I know due diligence takes time. I'm not defending that, but I'm saying that 45 days is a lot for us to order this lot.
Sure. Okay. I can get that. So look, when we spoke last week, right? My understanding was, I know you've been working on this for. Okay. Well, when we spoke, how about that? When you and I spoke, all right. What you communicated to me was the stuff was a bit older, right? From you had originally kind of started working on this and kind of putting this together, right? So I mean, I'm gonna have to get some updated stuff to kind of really kind of analyze the situation at the moment. I don't mind figuring out how we can shorten that window, right? But reasonably, and I know you understand this because you've done all this stuff already yourself. I obviously need time to look through that with my team. Obviously, need time to talk with the county about it, right? And kind of verify things there. I need to do a soil test.
Started already?
Say it again.
Has that due diligence already started, or you haven't started anything? I'm just trying to understand.
No. It costs me money to do due diligence, so I don't want to spend money on something that I'm not going to be able to buy, right? So the reason I'm trying to get a contract straight with you is so now I know that you and I have a deal. I can start escrow, start the title process, and I can also go ahead and start due diligence alongside that. But now I have security in spending my money on it. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to accomplish, I don't think we'll have any issues based on our conversations. I don't mind figuring out a shorter due diligence window. What I'm trying to accomplish is make sure that I have the security when I go to do that and spend the money to do due diligence, that I'm not going to call you back and you're like, oh, well, hey, I did something else on it. Hey, I don't want to sell anymore. Now I'm out a couple $1,000s looking into this property. You see what I'm saying?
So how can we meet? How can we move forward where we are both on the same page? Because it's like, I think you said no, it was like 45 days until the EMD. It was, and I get it. You try to protect your interests, but I have to protect,
Yeah, I think what you're saying makes sense too. So we're on the same page. So let me ask you a question then, right? Like,
yes,
if I shorten that window, what is it you feel comfortable with?
That's 27. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. 27,000. I was gonna list. My agent is actually, we're gonna list it for 35. But if you have a quicker closing, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm renovating the property right now, and I need capital. So that's why I'm liquidating this.
Yeah, no, I remember. We talked about that. I'm with you. Yeah, but I mean, look, by the time you list it, pay commissions, man. I mean,
I'm at 27.
Yeah, I mean, you're kind of trading dollars pretty much. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. So I just want to make sure that, because I know I don't know what your plan is, and host others hit me up, if builders hit me up, I'm not saying that you're either or. I don't. You tell me,
No. I'm a Class A builder, but yeah, I mean, I buy properties all the time from wholesalers. I'm not. I know some people are anti-wholesaler. I'm not anti-wholesale. I buy deals quite frequently, month to month from.
I'm not either, but they hit me up, they tie the property up.
Oh, I got you. I see what you're trying to say.
I don't hear from them again.
No. That's isn't. I'm with you. Look, I'm a direct buyer, man. I'm very interested in the property. That's why I touched base with you on it. So let me ask you a question then. If we were to do, look, what if we do this? Would you give me 27 days, 27 business days?
I will.
All right. If you can give me 27 business days, I'll get it done.
At the end of the month.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, to the end of the month is what I'm thinking, right? Until the 31st of this month. All right. And what I'll do is, I probably don't need all that time. I'm just trying to be conservative and give myself a little bit of safety room in the deal.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
You should have the safety room. Yeah.
Yeah. So if I can get it done faster, I will. But if we can put it for 3/31 and then closing to occur within 7 days prior to that or sooner, as determined by the buyer. Because if I can close this month, I mean, I'll want to close this month. But if you can kind of wrap your head on that, I mean, I can make the adjustment and see what we can get done. Rand, I need the attorney for Douglasville.
I'll put it in there.
And then we'll use for your deal, we're going to use O'Kelly and Sorahan. So they've got offices through the city. I can send you their information as well.
Oh yeah, I think I done business with them before.
Okay, all right, cool. Yeah, so we'll use them to close and open escrow. But I mean, if you're good with that, I'll get the contract edited, send it out to you. That way we can get it signed today, and we can go and get this thing rocking and rolling.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, man. I appreciate you, Chuck. I'll get this over to you within the hour. We'll get it. We'll get this thing closed up, and I'll be in touch with you. Like I said, this is I'm talking with you directly on this, so I'll keep you in the loop on things. And if I run into a snag, I don't see where I would at this point. I'll let you know. I do want to get my hands on what you've already got. If you're okay with that, I know you've got some. I do want to get my hands on the survey and the plans that you've already got. No, I don't think so. Let me look real quick though. I got you. So when I email you, just you can reply back with the info when you get a second to the email. How about that?
We'll do. Perfect.
All right, brother. All right, I'll touch base with you, man. I appreciate you. I'm looking forward to working with you on it. All right.
Thank you, man.
All right, man. All right. Bye. All right, that's solid right there. That's solid right there. Got him at what, 27, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 27. Let me look at these comps again real quick.
So like there's new construction that's nearby, but it's like it's a neighborhood built around like some lakes. King Drive is kind of a main road.
Here, I'm pulling it up.
But we'd have to find that individual builder.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's infill builder, right? That would buy this deal. 27,000 is like, pretty cheap for a lot. It looks like too, especially for that area. So when I'm looking at this, right, I'm pulling this back up. And I think he's just hyper motivated, and he burnt himself out trying to build this. This is on the main road, like you said. So I think it's going to be a little bit different. But I mean, you got houses nearby, although they're kind of in this like neighborhood that you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Those are going for, I see one here for 600. So the due diligence, kind of the play on the due diligence right here is like, can we look into this, get enough information that we can justify the sell to an infill builder?
Mm-hmm.
They see they can throw a house up on here and maybe get something swinging. So I'm gonna look on Google
Let
Maps.
me, let me see the acreage. I mean, it is a 1.19, which is
Yes,
helpful because at the same time, like, out in Douglasville, which is a little bit west of the city, you can also find some super cheap lots like in the teens. But for an acre, we definitely got a chance to get it moved.
Yeah, I think the biggest problem will be the lot's got to be cleared. I mean, that's the.
Was it a house on there originally? Do you know?
No, I don't think so. No, I think it was just this lot. Okay. So I think it's 27,000, and I think the house is probably worth like in the threes, probably low threes. Is kind of what I'm thinking. So I think it's movable. I think we just got to find that small independent builder and see what we can get done. So we'll get that one locked up. Let's just change the due diligence period. If Lex is still in here, let's change the due diligence to run through March 31st. And that gives us plenty of time to see if we can look at a buyer on this one and get it moved. So I don't know whose lead that was, but
I'll resend it.
All right, smooth. Whoever's leads that was, let me see who that was. Who was that?
Due diligence.
Oh, shout out to Paul.
Okay.
Shout out to Paul. All right, that's a deal with Paul. So we'll get that one locked in. All right, who else?
Do you want to
real
quick? Do you want to just put the 27 business day, or did y'all agree to the end of March?
We said end of March and 27 business days. I would float in the 27 business days.
Okay.
And
that's a moving target.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Okay. I got somebody I do need to call back.
Hey, what about this Jamie one on that contract follow up?
I think Lex said we just needed to resend it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if he needs to be negotiated with.
Oh, hey, on that contract, make sure to put the attorney on there.
On it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll resend it. Let me call this person back. I was supposed to get a dude a call.
All right. Yeah, big shout out to Paul, man. Paul's due for a win. Shout out to Paul.
I mean, I don't know what the list that he's pulling, but he be ending up with a good deal of land lots.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Come on.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
I'm trying to get dude back on the phone for a minute. Let me try one more time.
All right.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
He's not picking up. I think Lex did want you to call.
Let me clarify this too. I see Deb in the chat. I see Miss Deb about to turn up. All right. She said, I thought you said no land leads. Miss Deb, this is actually an internal lead. All right, that's why we got that's why we're working it. All right, because it's from our own stuff. All right, B. What else we got? Let me see.
Anthony Cooper, Walter Miller. That was that offer letter on the 3 properties.
I think I talked to him, right?
Yeah.
That name sounds familiar. What's going on with it, you said?
I don't think he signed. That wasn't the seller that I think you were talking to him. He had 3 properties. You were wanting to see. You were looking into it.
Yeah, I got it. Hold on.
I don't know if that's something that you wanted to try to follow up with again.
Yeah, let me pull up what I had written down about it.
Yo, shout out to Offerbolt, man, because I got leads that's being communicated with, text on a regular. I'm getting calls booked, appointments. I think I got 2 between today and yesterday. So
no, Offerboard is cooking, man.
for sure.
Yeah, I think we might be too far on price with this guy. I'm trying to remember what his number was, but ours is for all 3. Let me see. Around 153,000. I kind of floated around that number to him on the live call, and he kind of told me like Buddy told you earlier, like I gotta hit the toilet, you know. So let's see what we get. But I think I think we're probably too far apart. I think he wanted 300 for all 3. But we'll see.
You got to try him.
Yeah, you mind sending me real quick that the offer letter we sent him?
Lex, if you could put it in Slack.
Yeah, hold on.
Share details. Let me see if this guy picks up real quick while you look for that.
Okay.
We're sorry, but the person you've called is unavailable.
He said anytime after 11 Central.
Who's this?
This is somebody I had an appointment set for me.
We're sorry, but
All right, I'm gonna try him later.
All right, so this Anthony guy, we followed up with him a couple of days ago on the offer. He said he was at a funeral for his uncle and couldn't talk. So let me call him real quick, man. See if we can see what he gets. See what we get.
please leave your message for.
Okay.
All right, no answer on him.
Look, I do want another contract this week. How many we get? I think we got like 2 last week. So
Yeah, we got
to
get another for sure.
yeah, it's high time. I'm trying to think. There was somebody I was supposed to send another offer letter to. Let me try this.
Yeah, man, we had tough. Hold on. Yeah, we've had some tough call connections today, man.
Yeah, for sure. Tuesday is supposed to be the day that folks pick up. Thursday evening was the time that was kicking our butt, but we've been doing numbers on Thursdays. You want to take this question?
Telephone number.
Yeah. What list would I start out as a new wholesaler to cold call? Good question. Me personally, if I'm cold calling, if I'm getting probably at least, I'd say like 5,000 records at minimum, 5 to 10, and I'm going to cold call it, I'd be going absentee, free and clear, 60 plus if I can. That's been for years. It's been a really great list for me. And it's a list I like to hit early. So if you're starting out absentee, 60 plus, free and clear, that's a really good list. If you can't get the filter of age on there, go absentee, free and clear, and people that have a last market sale date within prior to the last 4 years. So like 2021 and earlier, people have bought their property at least 2021 and earlier, and you can rock and roll with that for sure. Cool. Let's see if we got more. I'm trying to see if we got any. All right, we got a couple.
Let me try one.
Where's Louisville, North Carolina? I don't have any idea where Louisville, North Carolina is.
No.
Time frame to sell is 10 days.
Thank you for calling Arrow Transmission. Sorry.
Let me try it one more time. Okay. I'm gonna definitely track that one down. That's how Offer Boat is dope. This is somebody that I had an appointment set with, that when I just called the number, he pulled up on my phone as Moro condo seller. So it looked like we were negotiating back in 2022. And now the bot set an appointment for a completely different property, which is dope. So this is probably a landlord that got multiple properties, and then helped me re-engage with a seller. So that's definitely one I'm gonna try to follow up with later if he's looking to offload. Mr. Arnold. Mr. Arnold, Mr. Culpepper. Who else?
We got a couple came back on live leads.
Okay.
This Louisville, North Carolina one. I mean, there doesn't look to really be any comps out there. I don't know who sent this. Let me see.
Lex said it's
June.
15 minutes from Winston-Salem.
Yeah, but you ever drove through North Carolina?
Straight to Charlotte.
15 minutes driving in North Carolina. All right, if you never drove through North Carolina, you don't know, but 15 minutes driving in North Carolina is like 45. All right, it's like 45. So that's like 45 minutes away. All right. Let's try it though, and I'll see what we can get. Let's see. Tenant occupied, and the seller needs to sell in 10 days. So highly motivated. Generally, we can assume, based on this scenario, highly motivated, but crazy on price. Yeah. When you run into a seller, y'all, that's highly motivated and hasn't sold and they haven't told you their price yet, is usually because they're absolutely crazy on price. All right. So see what we get from Leonard.
Nice.
When I see a name like Leonard, I get hesitant to like say their first name in full. Like I want to call him Leo, but I'm gonna stick with Leonard, see what I get. Yeah, hey Leonard, this is Chris giving you a call about the property on Pinehurst. We had you already sold it?
Yes, everything's been sold.
You must have got a contract like in the last day or two on it, I guess.
Why is that?
I mean, you just spoke with somebody in my office a couple of days ago, and you were selling it. You're saying you got a contract on it now, so I'm assuming in those couple of days. What about are you selling any of the other ones at the moment?
Everything we've got has been sold. It's got it's made an offer and got a contract out. We won't close on it until about 2 weeks, 3 weeks from now.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, I'll check back in with you, man, and see if anything's changed. For some reason it hasn't gone through. And good luck on everything.
That'd be good.
All right, man. All right, bye. All right. He says he's got a contract on all of his properties now.
All of them, bro.
Yes, it didn't sound
believable.
Yeah, but
my seller hit me back. Mardi Gras and Noya. Talk later. That's what's up.
I'm not even mad at that. I've never been to Mardi Gras, man. It looks like a great parade.
Yeah, I mean, I went as a kid. You know.
Hold on. You was on a.
I saw.
No,
and
listen.
I saw some stuff.
You fam, tell Brandon, man, because Brandon and the you fam, he know we listen and we don't judge.
All right, one of my oldest friends' family is from New Orleans, so I went down there a few times and saw some stuff that I shouldn't have seen as a 8-year-old, 9-year-old, 10-year-old. Yeah,
they were supposed to keep you over on the parade side,
right?
They let you, because when you 8, you start wandering around. I don't know if you was like me. I used to get lost in Walmart and stuff all the time. All right, I was one of them kids, so I would have probably wiggled my way
right
from the parade. I probably would have somehow ended up over there on Bourbon.
Yeah, and that's exactly seeing folks up in the on the balconies in Bourbon getting down.
Yeah, because it's like, what is Mardi Gras about anyway?
Bro, I can't even call it. I
don't even know.
It's just it's an old ass parade, but they be having a good time. I think Brandon Jackson out there right now.
Yeah, Brandon probably at Mardi Gras right now, man.
Yeah.
Knowing Brandon, he probably up in there right now. Right now. All right, let's see, man. What else we got? No answer. I was hoping we could get another live call. Let's see what we can do. I know we got some more stuff in here.
Yeah.
What about this dude, Cedric?
I think I tried him. Check the
activity. I'm looking.
Yeah, he was supposed to text back. Dave Feaster, if you want to try him.
Is that a contract follow-up?
Nah, he said 30 minutes. That's a new live lead. He said call back in 30 minutes.
Yeah, I call.
You calling out, or you want me to?
Yeah, I'm about to hit him up.
Okay.
Newport News, bad news. All right,
There you
let's see
go.
what we got.
Okay. That's the best definition of Mardi Gras that I've ever seen. It makes sense now.
Yeah, he going to voicemail again. I don't want to blow him up since we hit him up already earlier.
No, try maybe one more time, because the first time I believe it did that. He might have had it like do not disturb.
All right, 1 second.
Sorry, I couldn't receive the message right now.
Yeah, he sent it to voicemail. Maybe I guess everybody at work today, man.
Or at Mardi Gras.
Or at Mardi Gras. Or at Mardi Gras. That's a fact.
Let me see. I got another seller that's there right now too.
Hello.
Hey, Miss Betty. This is Brandon. I think we were supposed to speak a little earlier.
Brandon from
Mighty Estates.
and
I think you
remind
were.
me what Mighty Estates is again.
Oh, real estate investing. I think you were texting with my assistant, one of my team members earlier. I think you were texting
So
Mia.
I didn't speak with you earlier then.
No, you were speaking with Mia. I think we were supposed to speak earlier, and
Earlier today or earlier in the course of this?
yeah, earlier today, at 11.
I don't recall making an appointment to speak with anyone at 11 today, but let me hear what you're talking about. But I did not have an appointment with anyone at 11. That I'm very sure of today.
Okay, let me. You may be right.
Maybe
You may be right. I think this
maybe
is.
different
It's,
Betty.
it
Yeah.
was February 28th. So this must have been last week. I was traveling with the kids for their winter break, so I think I missed it. And I'm seeing that there was an appointment for March 1st at 11. So my apologies for that.
I still don't know who Mighty Estate is, and I don't remember talking to anyone from Mighty Estate. And I have a pretty good recall on things. But anyway, tell me what this is in reference to.
Yeah, it's about Waldrop Lane. We're interested in purchasing.
Okay.
I'm familiar with the area, and I just wanted to kind of get a better feel for it, because I didn't see. Did you know how much you wanted to sell this for?
I want to sell it for $275.
Oof. Ouch.
Yeah, well,
You hurt me.
property. My property is in great condition. You cannot give me a price. I'll give you a price. And if you're willing to settle for that price, then you'll settle for that price. But yeah, that's what I want. $275 is what my top asking price. I'm willing to go down to $270 though.
Oh, wow. Got it. So you have this all mapped out. Because when I was looking in the area, I've been over there a few times. I know, like, the different streets have different styles.
Right. Well, they're
of
basically
the
they're all
townhomes.
townhome based on the same style. Maybe have different fronts or whatever, but they're basically the same thing.
Right.
And I know what the comps are in the area too. I know what the county is saying also. So, and I know that they're also doing massive build up in the area as well.
Got it. But the highest sale in that neighborhood was 218 in the last 6 months. That one sold on when did this sell? It just sold here January 7th of this year, 218. Everything else in the last 6 months has been lower than 200, or right at 200, 215, 210, 207.
What were the conditions of that 218 sale?
I could look I gotta have to pull it up in MLS to see. And I can check it out real quick. But
just so you'll know, I have a new HVAC system in there. I have granite countertops. I replaced the commodes in there for the more higher standard commodes in there. Paint. I have wood flooring in there. Recently put carpet on the stairwell there again. We did some landscaping to the front of the house, back of the house, the backyard.
Nice.
Let me see what else I did. There was something else I did there too. Of course, top and bottom has been painted.
Nice.
Something else I did there too. But yeah, that's where we are. Oh, and since I had the house, I changed out the appliances. However, it's time to change out the appliances again. So
okay. But, is this the primary residence or is it rental or
primary? Okay. Primary.
Okay. Got it. Look, it sounds great. You know, what has you considering selling at this point?
My 102-year-old mother is living with me, and she is in hospice at this point in time, and I'm just thinking about down south, doing something different. A lot of memories there, so just think about doing something different.
Got it. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Look, I would love to be able to work with you on this. I think this may be something that's better for my wife, who's an agent with Keller Williams. As I see, so that one that I told you about at 3202 Kingswood Glen, it was fully renovated.
Kingswood Glen is a different subdivision from mine. We're Waldrop Station, but I know what you're talking about, and that's basically single family homes over there, and these are townhouses where we are. So I got you.
So that one specifically is a townhouse.
Okay.
Because like I said, I know that area. Like there's a lot of different styles and variations. But you're right. It's different. But that was the high sale for the area. I'm just wondering.
How many bedrooms was that one? The same three bedroom, 2.5 bath as myself?
Yes, ma'am. It was 1,600 square feet, built in '96. Okay. Brand spanking new.
1996.
Yeah,
my house was built in 2008, I believe. 2002 or 2008. I can't remember. I think it's 2002.
Got it. So yeah, it's a bad comp for you. But I am looking now in Waldrop Trail. Even this 201. Yeah, you're right. Okay. So I see the newer brick style. Yeah, I think this one also is saying fully renovated, fully updated. I just think that if you're wanting to get above 225 even, right, or definitely above like 250, listing it on the open market would be a good way to get what you're trying to get for the home. And I would love to be able to help you with that and refer you to an agent who has a lot of experience, especially in DeKalb, Southwest DeKalb, and has done many listings, fully renovated and as is. So if that's something that you're open to, I can maybe set up a call.
And who is this person? You said it's your wife?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Vanessa Barnes.
Okay. I tell you what, I'm kind of tied up for today and tomorrow. If you would give me a call back on Monday, I promise you we'll set up something.
Okay, we'll do. And just to give you a sense, like, as me looking at it as just strictly an investment opportunity, either fix and flip or buy and hold, I mean, I would probably be a bit shy of 200. And I don't think that that's what you want at this point, right?
No, it's not. No, it's not. I've had a lot of people calling me and saying they want to invest, and I'll tell you the same thing I told them.
What are they saying?
I am going to sell the house, but my question always is, you want to give me, let's say, $200 for my house, and I'm asking for $275. Then you're going to come in and do some more renovation, more this and some more that, and you're probably going to sell it for more than the $275. So there's a dichotomy there somewhere that you want me to sell less, and then you want to sell it for more, and I end up the loser. So if I'm going to sell, I'm going to sell it for what I want to sell it for because I know what I put into it.
For sure, but even if we do a full renovation on it, we can't sell it more than the market will bear. And
I know.
So if there's no sales above 220, then I mean I could put $50,000 into it and I still won't sell it for $350. Like it'll still sell for like low to mid 200s. And that's just what, the comps are what the comps are. And that's what any agent, will refer to you and tell you, hey, well, why would we spend this much, etc. So most investors are going to most likely be below 200. Maybe if you sell it on terms.
Heavily in the area?
Yes. Yeah. We do a lot of single family.
You're doing it as rental income?
I would be looking at this most likely as a rental. I think this is probably better buy and hold than a fix and flip, especially since it's in solid shape. We would probably just try to make it a turnkey rental and put somebody in there, who wants to move in with their family and rent it, hopefully long term.
You said a keyword that hopefully long term. My neighbor had rentals there, and they stayed there for 5 years, and she didn't get a penny. The neighbor on the other side of me had rentals there. One set stayed there about 2 months and left. Another set came in and stayed about a week and left. So I don't know. Rentals seem to have a hard time in that area there also.
Yeah,
and always end up being.
That's the thing, though. The only way rentals work as a solid investment strategy is if you have, what they call economies of scale, right? A bunch of rentals that you can, professionally get it managed, professionally turn them over, vet the tenants. Like, it has to be a business. So folks that just have like, hey, I'm going to rent out this property, it usually doesn't end up well, unfortunately. But we do this as a business. In that area, most of the short-term rentals are like inside the perimeter, close to the heart of the city where everything's going on. Right. You can't do Airbnb.
In that community
Exactly. But look, like I said, I'm still interested. I'll give you a shout back on Monday, and it may be my wife that calls, but I can connect the two of you to discuss maybe what a listing would look like for this property.
Now, would that listing be exclusive to her only?
What do you mean?
I'm sorry?
What do you mean as far as...
If I sign a contract with her, does that mean that she's the only one that can handle it, or can I list it with multiple agents?
Oh, yeah, no, most listing agreements are exclusive to an agent. But you could have a term on it. You could say, hey, I want to sign an exclusive listing for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. Some people try for 6 months. I would suggest like a shorter term listing, especially if you have a reasonable price for it. But I'm not an agent, so don't, get me quoted wrong. She might beat me up when I get home. So I'll let you guys discuss it and see if you guys can put something together.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Good deal. Thank you, Miss Betty.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
What was her name?
Betty. This is one of mine. I had her on my calendar from earlier.
Man, Betty, I'm gonna be honest, man. Betty sounds like some pressure, man. Betty sounds like some pressure. I know she got a lot going on. I heard that in the call. But there's this like, she kind of sound like she been in another coaching program other than you. You know what I'm saying? And this is, I'm not saying names. All right, but y'all, if you in the U fam, you know what I'm saying. All right, sounds like they listening to some of these other. Maybe she at YouTube University. Maybe she's trying to get that degree like a lot of other people or something. Because she's on defense, and I think it's probably because there's emotions surrounding the property. Because she kind of made that. She alluded to that. She's like and you hear this when you're in the business, right? Especially when people have passed, or unfortunately, like a situation like this. A lot of people have that energy be where they're just like, I just want to get away from this property. Mm-hmm. The problem here is that's her motivation, but she is already emotionally attached to that, but she's also emotionally attached to whatever she can do with the money. Mm-hmm. Like you can hear it in the conversation. So she's like isolated on trying to get max dollar.
Yes.
That she can't really see. Your property's not max dollar condition.
No. Oh, yo, that's Melvin.
Is that who I was talking to?
He called, and I might be taking on my computer. The sound might be.
I can call him right back.
Yeah, hit him back. You had tried him from the JV deal board. Yeah, I mean, it's something like that is just pressing on a specific number. Like she really was completely unreasonable with their ask. But it sounds like she has some motivation. To your point, there was some emotion attached to it. So, yeah, the best I could do is offer a listing referral. And so, for anybody, like, I'm sure everybody knows an agent. I mean, definitely try to work with somebody that is doing this kind of full time, that's going to take your leads and run with them the right way. But having a good listing partner that, you send deals to is a good outlet, because that was an immediate pivot to that, just based on what she was asking for. So definitely make sure that you have that kind of queued up and ready to go in your own business.
Yeah. Hey, what's the what account is he under?
He's in Nationwide Community.
It's not Melvin H, is it?
Yeah.
Did you already talk to him?
All
right,
let me not lie. I might have weeks ago, but I don't remember. Let me double check.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I would have left notes. Oh, yeah, I did. This was that one I was iffy on.
Yeah, I see it. You wanna hold on that one?
We can have a conversation with them. We can have a conversation with them, because I can also I never hit or heard back from Troy. He must not have been super interested in it. What did he say? I should have better notes than that. Get a feel for the area and what it may sell for. Let me hit him back real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I think this was one that my guy out there wasn't super interested in, especially at that price.
Hello?
Hey, Mr. Melvin, how's it going? This is Brandon giving you a shout back about
Brandon?
Yeah, we spoke a while back about Lafayette Street.
What now?
Lafayette Street. Yep.
Interested in buying it?
Yes. And was that something that you were still interested in selling?
Yeah, I'd sell it.
Got it.
You familiar? What do you want to offer?
I was just about to ask you. Remind me how much you wanted to sell this for, because I didn't have that in my notes here.
Are you local here in Birmingham?
I am not.
Are you living in Birmingham?
I do not. I live in Atlanta, but I do drive back and forth for various, investment properties.
How did you learn of the property?
We always pull lists in areas that we're interested in buying. So we'll pull a list of homeowners that have properties.
What is your company name?
Nationwide Fast Offer.
Okay, Nationwide. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Is this something
what have you taken? What? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just about to say, is this something that you are still interested in selling at this point?
Sell it. Yes.
Okay.
I'm open for offer, and that's Lafayette, right?
Yes. Have I been saying it wrong this whole time? I've been saying Lafayette. Is it supposed to be Lafayette?
Well, I understand. You see, well, either one. Lafayette, I pronounce it Lafayette.
Guys, look, I've been saying it wrong.
All right, hold on.
This whole time.
What they call Lafayette?
Yeah. So tell me real quick. I know it's a duplex. You had mentioned that you had recently renovated both sides, 2 1s on both sides. And you were thinking about renting it back out or just selling it as is now. Had you kind of come to terms with what you wanted to do, what your game plan was going to be?
Well, I go either way. You know, I'm just crunched for time. You know, I'm crunched for time in terms of, you know, getting out there finding tellers. But it's an easy rentable piece, about 30-something years.
Got it.
And I renovated it, and it needs a little bit of work, not much. It's been renovated on the inside, and I put a metal roof on it a few years ago. And it rent real easy.
Got it.
So you represent just yourself or your company?
My company is my partner and I. We have a few teammates. You might have heard from one of my team members initially who reached out to you. But you know, I'm the guy that gets on the phone and talks numbers and you know, come up with the offer. So yeah, between me and my partner, we have a bunch of years of experience. So
are you out of Atlanta?
Yeah, we've done a ton of deals in Birmingham specifically. Yeah.
Okay, well, have you been on the ground to look at the property?
This one specifically, no. But my partner said he was going to be able to drive by if this is something that, you know, we thought we could work out. Did you ever kind of give me a feel for where your ballpark may end up? Are you still thinking that you wanted to be around 67?
Well, I hadn't. How much?
67,000.
67,000. Nah.
Okay, I saw that in the notes. I didn't know if that was what your asking price was.
No, it needs to be higher than that.
How much higher?
Rent pretty easily for about $750 to $1,000 a side. It's a duplex, and it's got 2 bedrooms on each side. Two bedrooms and a kitchen, and a little combination.
So how far apart are we talking?
Living room, dining room, kitchen. And what did you offer?
I had in my notes that I thought that you were open to an offer around 70K, give or take. I'm wondering how far off are we from that number?
I could sell it like hotcakes. I could sell it at hotcakes at that figure. I mean, you're way below the market on it. I can't give it to you. You know, you gotta pay an adequate price for what the rental rate would run. It's a duplex on both sides. Dining room, living room, dining room.
Got it.
Kitchen combination.
So you're saying what, somewhere around 80K?
You all found me. I didn't find you all, so I hadn't sought to sell it, but I need to sell it.
Yeah, well, look, hey, I think we could be a great outlet for you, and just get it off your hands pretty quickly. I mean,
keep me in mind. You know, I don't. You know, I got other properties. I got other folks that I've dealt with, and I have not actively sought to find anybody to buy it.
Yeah. Well, look, I mean,
keep me in mind if you're interested in that.
How I like to do things is, you know, if we can put it together, this deal, I can show you that we can perform, we can close quickly, we do what we say we're going to do, then, you know, open up the rest to us. And if you want, you know, an offer for all of them together or individually, we can look at it both ways. But I would love to perform.
I'm sorry, I didn't restate what you just said.
Yeah, I was saying,
I'm driving my car, so I'm.
Hey, I hear that beep. I didn't know if you were reversing or what.
Yeah, I'm driving.
Got it. I was saying that you know, we like to try to perform on we like to perform on one, you know, deal at a time, right? We reached out to you about this one. Would love to see, you know, if we can put this together, we'll close this on time, you know, do what we say we're gonna do, right? And then open up the rest of them to us so that we can look at some of the others.
What visuals do you have? Have you looked at the outside of the property?
Just what I can see from Google Maps and some of the other real estate sites.
Well, I hadn't actually sold to sell it, so I have not been, I am now. And now to approach me for a sale would be the best time, in the last several years. I just got in the mindset that I would sell it. I've got 2 young sons. Well, young, got one that's 50 and another one is 40s. But I'm going to keep, and let's deal with, real value in terms of what the market would, or what the rental rate would bring. I think each one would rent for $750 to $1,100-$1,200 a month.
Yeah,
I think that's the market rate.
So if I got you an offer at like 82,500, is that something that you would consider?
Well, you need to be in the marketplace. I'm not. You need to be adequate. I have to think about it, and I have to sit down with myself, and figure out if I was to go. I'm not broke. You follow me?
Oh, 1,000%.
And I could, huh?
Well, I said 1,000%. I think
So what now?
you definitely come off as someone who handles their business. Got multiple properties.
Yeah.
I want to be able to do business with you. Yeah, look, I want to be one of those outlets for you. If we can do this deal, put this deal together, we could take on the next one and buy them, a few at a time.
Yeah, we got we got some more deals. We got some more deals to make.
Yeah, let's do it.
I built my own office. I built my own office downtown, right?
Bro, this was the insurance dude. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, I got the insurance company and I got this company.
Yeah, he balling.
This was
he feel like he balling.
I'm trying to pin him down to a number.
He won't commit to anything.
Right. And
I'm operating my states.
And you had said that I needed to be in the market, right? And so I guess I'm assuming like your ballpark price. What is that ballpark? Like where do you need the offer to be?
Well, I see you're the only one that's approached me about selling, so I haven't even given serious thought to it, but I am now. And I'm on the phone on the way back to my office.
Got it.
I live 30 miles out of Birmingham,
so if I got you an offer today,
what's
all
your
cash.
Full name? Because I'm not.
I said if I got you an offer today, all cash, no closing costs on your part, we close on your timeline, at $85,000. Is that something that we could do a deal on?
Well, I can't make that decision now. I mean, I don't make $85,000, $100,000, $125,000, $50,000 decisions.
Got it. So what would it take to move forward?
Well, I need to sit down and with myself and do market analysis of it and see what the real value of it is.
Okay.
You all, if you're interested, I'd do a good deal with you.
Yeah.
But I haven't done that. I hadn't sold to sell the property. So.
Well, yeah, okay. I guess I thought because you needed to sell it fast, you wanted to sell it, while it was vacant and just, be done with it. That you had already kind of thought through, hey, I'm gonna sell this.
Well, I don't need to sell anything fast.
Got it.
The person expects a lower cheap price. I don't do.
Oh yeah, and look, I wasn't talking about that price wise. I was just saying just because it's sitting vacant, houses sitting vacant, is anything could happen to a house that's sitting vacant. So I thought you wanted to take care of this. I know it's been vacant for like 6 months or so. So
well, I got two or three other houses sitting vacant not too far from there.
Got it.
And,
well, yeah, look,
it's right back at the Civic Center.
I'm gonna
right back at the Civic Center in Birmingham.
Perfect. Let me see if I can pull those up as well. Do you have an email? Like if I send you an offer over via email, is that something that you check? You have an email that you use?
I give my regular email.
Okay, so if I send you an offer via email, will you?
Now, look at my other. I got 2 or 3 other properties. They are. I got where my office is at. Pull up my office. I'm across from the Social Security.
Got it. Okay.
And I'm across from the Treasure Building.
Okay. Well, look, I wanted to be able, I want to be able to give you an offer so that you can review it. How would you like me to get it to you? Can I email it to you, or would you prefer me to put it in the mail?
I prefer you put it in the mail.
Okay. What if I have a notary deliver? Well, I kind of. I'm gonna put it in the mail. Let me.
I'm dealing with a guy from Atlanta. I'm dealing with a young group out of Atlanta. You from Atlanta?
Yep.
I'm dealing with a young group out of Atlanta that's been dealing it.
Bro, he talking about us.
What he talking about?
Right? You remembering the conversation from February 15th? Yeah. All right, I'm about to get out this. Okay.
Maryland, D.C. area.
Nice. Okay. Well, yeah. Okay.
What I want capable partners, capable people I'm dealing with. They got the resource, money, and the knowledge. Evaluate, and we can get together on some things.
Yeah, look, hey, I don't mind driving out there and putting the deal together. Just give me a feel like, so if I get this offer over to you at 85, is that something that you would even consider? Or does it need to be something different? Where does that offer need to?
I'm driving now, so I'm paying attention.
Yeah, I'm wondering where does the offer need to be at for you to even consider it as a viable offer?
On which property?
Bruh.
All right. This was for Lafayette. This is for Lafayette Street, the duplex.
Lafayette. Well, you can send that to me. Mail it to me.
Okay.
Email it to me, and then give me a good email address.
Okay. What's a good email address for you?
We hadn't talked at length, but we've talked briefly once or twice, right?
Yeah, we did. We spoke a few weeks back. What's a good email for you?
Would be
again.
What's that?
You talking about State Farm again?
Lord. Yeah, he was turned up about State Farm last week.
Yeah, I could just mail it to you, and I'll give you a shout and let you know.
A good thing for both parties.
Yep. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna put it in the mail to you, and I'll give you a shout and let you.
I got some property to sell.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll put it in the mail to you, and I will give you a shout and let you know that it's on the way, and then we'll talk again here soon. All right.
What is your credentials as far as experience and financial capability?
Yep, I'll send with the proof of funds and all that. I can shoot you my website. You'll be able to see countless testimonies with me, closing table, closing attorney. You can speak to the closing attorney, got proof of funds, all that good stuff.
I'm the number one black businessman in Birmingham.
Nice.
Well, I've got a history of being at the top of the black business class.
Got it. Well, look, hey, I look forward to doing a lot of business with you. But I appreciate your time. I know you're driving. So I'll send that offer over and follow up with you as soon as I do.
What mode are you going to send it?
I'm going to send it in the mail. I have your mailing address. Yep. Okay. All right. Thank you, Ms. Melvin. Brandon Barnes.
Well,
Okay.
let's see if we can hook up, Brian. At this point in time, I need somebody. some potential, because I've got a number of assets here in Birmingham. I got the most valuable black assets in Birmingham. I own the best property downtown Birmingham. I've got a 40-acre farm in Shelby County. It's the most enhanced.
Got it.
County.
Okay. Well, look, I look forward to working with you.
You know. Okay. Well, I'll look to hear from you.
Okay. All right. Good deal. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Now. All right. Bye.
Man, a couple of things, B. A couple of things. At his peak, at his whatever his peak was, he probably was giving them fits out here in business, man. He sound like a salesman. You know, he sounds like he's obviously a bit older.
I think it's setting in.
Yes. It could be slipping a little bit. This is also, you know, in a different scenario, probably a seller, right, that we all would, you know, coordinate going and sitting down with.
Yeah.
And having a conversation with them. Because when you got an older, you know, elderly seller, man, you got to be conscientious of that, right? You want to make sure they're, you know, sound mind. And if they're not, you know, you want to make sure you get them some support and do a proper transaction. You know, this guy, he's amassed some properties over time. Yeah. You know, he sounds like he wants to sell them, right?
And I'm looking, you know, to his credit, he has the profile that pulled up in batch, and it might be even more in different LLCs. There's 3 residentials, 1 commercial, and 1 office. So
yeah,
he might have been that dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he you know, he sounds like he's an insurance agent. I might start saying that too, though. That's kind of fly. I'm not gonna lie. He kind of dropped some bars in there. I definitely might start saying I'm the #1 black business in Richmond, Virginia, man. I might start saying that because I feel him. You know what I'm saying? It might just got to be said. All right. So I feel him on that. Another thing he said, and I'm going to start saying this for sure.
What's that?
All right. I'm going to for sure. So I'm just saying, you fam, if y'all hear me say this, just know it's respectfully. All right. But I'm going to for sure start saying I'm not broke. And just pause, right? Like somebody's saying something. I'm not broke.
Mic drop.
Because when he said that, he kind of put you on your back foot. He kind of had you like what? So I'm gonna just randomly, y'all gonna see me randomly in some conversation. I'm not broke.
I'm right.
And then he said, "This is my favorite from this convo."
Which one?
I had to write these 2 down. This is my favorite. This is my favorite. And I can't wait to use this.
What?
Can't wait to use this. I can't wait till my old lady yelling at me, B. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait until somebody upset with me. And I'm just gonna tell them. I appreciate them. I gotta sit down with myself. You know, I gotta sit down.
And he said it multiple times.
I gotta sit down. I'll get back to you.
Yeah.
Because when he said that, what can you say?
Get a man time, man.
Gotta give a man time, bro. I gotta sit down with myself, man. Fellas.
See what you're going for.
Shout out to the fellas in the chat. Ladies, you know I love y'all. All right, y'all, you know y'all locked in with the U family for sure. Fellas, I'm just saying, if you need, I had to write it down. I need to sit down with myself. All right, that's cold. All right, Brandon, we had some rough calls your way today,
bro. Whoever said I was going through minefields was not lying.
Man, you was getting beat up a little bit there.
Yeah.
All right, but what I love about it though, you've got really good phone poise. You know, you remain calm in the pressure. I think that's important. I think it's cool for people to see too, man. Like some of these calls, right, are going to swing different ways on you.
Oh, definitely.
And it's okay. Like I saw, I think it was Sha in the chat. She's like, man, I would have got off this call already. I do want to say this guy's a seller. All right, I want to say this. I want to be clear. This guy's a seller, but you got to recognize when a seller needs patience. All right, because everybody hitting him up is probably trying to move too fast for his speed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, They're trying to focus on just trying to get a deal, trying to da 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 da. This guy needs a little bit of patience, some patience and understanding, and he needs some trust, right? He was questioning your credibility multiple times, and I do like also, by the way, B, how there were times where he was doing that and you kept just stepping over it, right? Which is, I see a lot of times on these calls, man, people like get stuck in those questions. I hope y'all saw on this call how because you addressed it originally, I think twice,
right?
But he kept bringing it up. So anytime he didn't feel confident in what you said, he would then respond by questioning your ability, basically. So I thought that was strong how you handled that. But I thought it was overall a good call. Again, I think this guy's for sure a seller. Price and all that, that could be debated. What's your kind of thought?
Yeah, I mean, this is one I do want to follow up with somebody that's local because it is kind of a unique looking building. He said he put a metal roof on it. Like, I don't know about the metal roofs, bro. Like, people be so excited about having damn 10 roofs on their house, and I don't think that helps the situation at all.
Man, when that rain start hitting,
exactly, it's just not cute, man. So I want to get a feel for it. But to your point, I think that was one of the reasons that I tried to end the call with us agreeing to get off the phone call instead of banging on him. Because he was going long-winded, but I do believe he's a seller. And, just like I said, he has multiple properties. He wasn't lying. So, it's something that you could be able to put a deal together here for. So I'm gonna just get a better feel for the price and get something over to him.
And one other thing too, I want people to understand this because I was talking earlier about the absentee 60 plus list being my favorite list over the last few years to hit. Elderly sellers can be some of the best sellers, but I do want to say, guys, have integrity on these calls. When you're doing business, have integrity. It's critically important. When you're dealing with people who are elderly, stuff like Alzheimer's and stuff like that, is real, right? And I'm dealing with that firsthand, right? Like that stuff is really real. It's something that as people age, they're dealing with. And that's why I said first, right after you got the call, man, you could tell this guy was sharp. You could tell he was on top of his stuff. And he's proud of it. He just needs somebody to sit down with him. And these are, we talk about virtual wholesaling a lot, y'all, and doing business over the phone. And I know that's how we teach it. That's how we do business. But this is somebody rather that you go sit down with them at their kitchen table, have a drink, have some conversation, give him some room to tell you about what he's proud about, tell you about his life, his accomplishments, things like that. Like that's who he's going to sign a contract with, because he wants to, he even though his mind could be slipping a little bit or whatever, he's still sharp.
Yeah.
It's not, he's still sharp. He wants somebody credible that he feels comfortable with. And Brandon, I think you do a really good job over the phone of like creating that feeling. So I think he's somebody we stay on top of. I think he's somebody that we could get, locked up as well. And, I see Vanessa in the chat too. I've shared with y'all my mom's recent diagnosis in the UFAM. And, shout out to everybody, either dealing with Alzheimer's, got a family member dealing with it. And, again, man, have integrity when you guys run into sellers like this and do the right thing.
1000%, man.
Absolutely, man. Brandon, we've been over here 2.5 hours. Go ahead.
I was about to say, shout out to David Hunter. Would this be one of his first deals, or is David Hunter been doing?
Nah, that name sounds new. So David, shout out to David. I think David's new to the UFAM, I believe, because that name sounds really new.
Yeah,
so
he DM'd me in Discord. So yeah, I'll double back with you, bro. Absolutely,
man. So now, good stuff, man. Some good calls. We're walking out of here in 2.5 hours. We got a contract commitment for $27,000, 1 acre down in Douglasville, Georgia. Really good potential on that one. So we got that coming out of here. We've got a good couple of conversations, mostly that Brandon's had today, that I think really, Brandon, man, you really showed a master class today in call handling that a lot of people would get rattled by. But again, I'm just going to keep highlighting this, man. Like, I want you guys to just know that these people are looking for solutions. And the way that the reason Brandon's able to maintain or extend those conversations, because there's twice today you've had somebody say they can't talk, that then went on to carry a full conversation with you. So I do want people to catch also, right? Like, if you can insert yourself into these pockets with sellers, focus on having quality conversations and offering and providing solutions, people are going to be receptive to that and want to have a conversation, man. So, Brandon, you know, it's always a pleasure to jump up here on Tuesdays and Thursdays with you and do live calls, man. Look, I love being in the trenches too, man. It's always fun. You want to tell people where to find you, where they can lock in with you at too, man?
Yeah. Look on Instagram right there on the screen at I am B Barnes. Right here on YouTube, similar offers. But a lot of stuff that I do is right here with Chris and the U. Shout out to the U. I appreciate all the support, and I'm excited for this thing that we're building, what we're growing, doing deals with students. Like the JV program is super dope. So definitely tap in. There's a link in my bio on Instagram that takes you to Offer Bolt. And if you're interested in the U, go to askchrisjefferson.com. Appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir. Hey, y'all stay tapped in with us, man. If you are not in the U, we'll see you right back here on YouTube on Thursday at 5 p.m. ish EST. All right. If you're in the U fam, come on, man. You already know the vibes. I'm going to see you every day. All right. We're going to keep pushing as a family. We're going to keep working hard, making things happen. We got, what's today? Tuesday. I'll see you guys inside the U later today, throughout the rest of the day. Tomorrow morning on our morning call. We got a new member call tomorrow evening at 6:30 p.m. EST as well. Much love, you fam. Appreciate y'all. Everybody be good. Peace, y'all.